It's that time of the week again where you get to watch me drive badly while chatting absolute shit for about 2 hours. Welcome to Gran Turismo 2 Part 4. And yeah, we've actually managed to keep a weekly series going for about a month now, which is weird, but yeah, it's to think. Although on saying that, I actually won't be streaming next Thursday, so this weekly series is going to stop being weekly very soon. But I'll get onto that at the end of the stream. In the meantime, hello again. It's Thursday night where I am, but I appreciate it's like Thursday morning or possibly even Wednesday night where you are. I don't fucking know. I just know it's 8 PM for me right now because, yeah, JST is a thing and time zones are a bitch. But anyway, what am I on about? So yeah, as the title and thumbnail suggests, this stream, or the aim for this stream at least, is to only drive race cars and try and get as many race car events done as possible. Last week we, aside from getting beaten by a Nissan Micra in one race, which was completely embarrassing, we actually made some really good progress. Unlocking a couple of race cars, we got the both Nissan Scouters actually had the Silhouette Formula, or the Fumula as it's spelled in this game because Japanese typos, and the Unisi Ejects R32, which is an absolute weapon. Sorry, R33. I actually can't remember. Either way, it's an absolute weapon, and we will be using it today. And also, we went full meme and had a yellow Evo. We got to, I think, like 394 horsepower, so we could do all the 400 horsepower events. Got all those done, and then ended it there. So yeah, let's drive some race cars, I guess. And as ever, we're greeted with some lovely jazz music on the home screen. Love to hear it. But anyway, let's see what car. Yep, we were in the Lancer last week. Oh yeah, and the prize cars at the end of last week that we haven't actually sold yet. So we got the Tom's Angel 1, which is a cute little box that actually might be useful for the 200 horsepower events. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to keep it for now because it has no weight and it's kind of cute, not going to lie. So yeah, I'll save that one for later. And then we have a Mugen Integra Type R, which is also a really good candidate for the 200 horsepower races. So, tough decisions to be made there. But anyway, we don't need to worry about those this stream. Oh yeah, we also had the Daishin Sylvia as well. I actually forgot we had that car. the drift weapon. 419. So that might be good for some of the lower horsepower races, where the ones where like you only allow 500 maybe. Or maybe the Silhouette Formula can do that. Nope, it definitely cannot. But anyway, we're going to use this car to start off with just because it's in the thumbnail, and why the hell not? I mean, look at it. It's literally a fucking wedge. But it's best wedge, so that's why we're going to use it. I love how like the name of it doesn't even fit on the screen either. I think I mentioned that last week as well. Yeah, it's literally just a Silhouette form moot, and it's just a form moot, nothing else. Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. We can actually do some races. Yeah, why not? Let's go straight into it. Let's just go straight into the Thai Championship. Grand Valley East course to start off with. Laguna Seca, Deep Forest, Midfield, and Apricot Hill. A little bit slow with the Katakana there, but it's been a long day, so yeah. I'm not even sure if this car even... Oh god, rolling start. Sorry, that just caught me way off guard. It's like a license test all over again. But anyway, as I was saying, I don't even know what class this car raced in. Oh, the Daishin Sylvia is here, so know what that is, I guess. It's like, yeah, we meet the horsepower requirements to enter a GT300 race, but this feels like more like it would have been like a GT500 car. I mean, obviously GT500, 300, like those terms, I'm pretty sure didn't even exist in the mid 80s. I'm pretty sure it was just the Japan Grand Touring Car Championship. I don't know too much about this series, to be honest. Although I am going to Tokyo Auto Salon this weekend, and I saw on Facebook they actually are going to have some Super GT cars there at the event, so I'll definitely be taking some pictures of the current crop of cars they have in Super GT and putting them on social media, so if you're interested, make sure to check out my Instagram. That wasn't even meant to be like a self-promotion, that's literally just me like just being generally interested in cars. And if you like cars, which I would hope so seeing as you're here, then yeah, maybe you might like that too, I don't know. Ever since moving to Japan, I have been posting like quite a lot on Instagram, so if you just like want to see random shit from Japan, from some random like British uni student, then yeah, this is the place to be, I guess. So if we could get both the GT300 and 500 championships done like first, then A, we should get some decent cars out of that. B, we should get some like fat credits, and C, well, we're meeting the objective of the stream, so it's a win-win-win. Although I'm not sure what the horsepower limits are for the GT500 one. So if it's 600 for 300, then maybe 500 is like a free entry. I don't know. All I know is this car is more than capable for the 300 championship, and should be pretty easy actually, because this car is actually really nice to drive. It's quick, and it has a lot of grip, so it's just really smooth and fun to drive. And again, we just get to appreciate this absolute wedge. So what's not to love that? Another interesting question is, can we get through this whole championship without having to reset my capture card? Because I imagine it will it will start lagging a bit. I mean, it lags anyway, because I've got it with like buffering mode disabled to try and get it to be like close to real time. But I mean, it's just like the audio. I mean, obviously for you guys, you won't actually notice it because it'll be synced up fine. But because I'm looking at my screen and listening to audio from my capture card, it does gradually desync over time. So it gets to a point where like it becomes borderline unplayable because you're listening to the engine for the gear changes and also for like braking and things, and it just completely throws you off balance, and it's not nice. So yeah, we're gonna like, hopefully it doesn't do that for a while yet. But as we've learned over these past few weeks, it is inevitable. So yeah, that was really easy, but can't really complain. So 1 race down, 4 more to go. So I think, if I remember correctly, Laguna Seca should be next. And yeah, that is some fairly decent cash. Not as much as what you get in some of the other events, but the main like money you get from this is from the actual championship win, like the championship bonus, which should be 10 million. I don't know. I just have a really bad short-term memory. Probably that, but who knows? Oh yeah, and the rolling starts again. Every time they just catch me off guard. Like, can't you at least have like a few seconds to like get ready? Like, it shows the car's rolling and has like a countdown. Would it really been that difficult to do that? Seriously. Oh, the corkscrew's going to be interesting with this thing, isn't it? Well, that was easier than I was expecting it to be as well. Corkscrew went fine. Yeah, this championship's probably the most interesting to watch because it's literally just us driving away from everyone, but I mean, we've entered the GT3 Championship in a race car and the AI just isn't good enough, so what do you want me to do? I mean, it's not like I'm going to enter this in the Southern Cinquecento, is it? Because we all know how bad that thing is. Little hop there, but other than that, the car's pretty much just planted to the ground through there, which is nice. I mean, the last thing you want to do is arrive at the corkscrew sideways, because that's just asking for death. And I thought that was about to be as well, and I thought I brought too late and was going to clip the wall, but we somehow just about got away with that. I'd like to say it was calculated, but that was just complete. That was a complete fluke. What's an apex? And also, what are track limits? Never heard of them. Well, I was like a second faster as well. Just cheese the corners and you'll be faster, simple as. No one's gonna notice, it's fine. Question is though, can we go faster than a 1:16.6? No, we cannot. At least not on that lap. Got one more go at it though. 16.5 would be nice, but with understeer like that, because I forgot to shift into second gear, we're probably not going to do it, so never mind. Absolutely send it with a corkscrew. Instant regret. But it's fine, so we got an half decent lead. But yeah, bye bye 16.5. It was nice knowing you for like 5 seconds. Yeah, it was somehow quicker than lap 4. Seriously, how? That was dreadful. Oh, that means we actually would have gotten a 16.5 as well, because we lost like so much times to that. Absolute mess of the corkscrew. Rip. I nearly clicked exit by accident then, that would not have been good. Okay, I need to remember it's the race is like instant, so accelerate and then just get ready for a rolling start. There we go. Actually prepared that time. Imagine that. And yep, the audio lag's already kicked in, which is lovely stuff. What I really need to do is just like have my earphones just plugged into my PlayStation instead of my laptop, so I can just hear the audio directly from that. The problem is, and I can't like hear how the audio levels sound between my horrific voice and the game, so I have no idea if it's like you can even hear me properly. But maybe I should just like trust the tests I do before I stream and just be like, yeah, this is gonna be fine. Because that way I could probably like leave the capture card on buffered mode so it runs a bit smoother and less stuttery. And then, yeah, the audio is going to be like delayed more, but that's not going to really affect anything because it'll still be in sync with the video you're seeing, and I won't be listening to it because I'll be listening to it through the PS1. So maybe next time I should just do that, or at least test doing that to see if it feels well or not. I don't know, because it's probably better than like resetting the capture card like 2 or 3 times every time. Every stream. I mean, it doesn't take long to do, but it's still a bit annoying. And that way you don't have to hear me bitch about it every week either, because I'm sure that's the last thing you want to hear. So yeah, maybe we'll try it next time. another thing on that sort of topic is the screen I'm using for the PS1 is still holding up pretty well as well. And every time I say that, I'm just waiting for it to glitch again. But yeah, ever since I started the series, it's worked fine, which is weird. 'Cause I've had this screen for literally like almost like 8 years, and it's always like started glitching after a little bit. But yeah, for some reason it seems to have been fine doing these streams. So nice. It'd be also cool to get face tracking and stuff back again one day, because obviously these days I'm just basically just a PNG tuber. That's mainly just down to me using a laptop to stream that doesn't have a graphics card or anything. And also, like, with the way I got it set up, my laptop's sort of offset to one side, and I do have like an external webcam, but I'd probably have to like bounce it on top of my PS1 screen, which just sounds really funny. But yeah, I don't know how that would affect A. Obviously, you just hear my laptop being a jet engine. B, it should probably be a laggy mess, and then C, whether it actually affects like the quality of the stream. Like if my computer's lagging trying to like animate a fucking anime character, will it actually just crash the stream? So yeah, that's why I haven't tried doing that yet, because probably not worth it. And at the end of the day, these streams are about the game, not a little blue hair boy. So it's probably fine as is. Although once I get back to the UK, if I do end up like streaming from my desktop again, I will probably end up going back to using like actual face tracking, because it worked quite well. It was nothing fancy, but it did the job anyway. Better than like a 2D image that just bounces around and I speak. Anyway, this has definitely been the most dominant race so far. I think I like the middle speed corners, like definitely give us a bigger advantage. Oh, hello. Yep, this game is incredibly nostalgic. Although that nostalgia does kind of make playing this particular version feel a bit weird with all the different music. It's like you're so ingrained hearing the same music over and over again. When you play, and then you play it and it has different music, it just it feels a little bit off, if I'm being honest, but it's also kind of cool. Trying having like a new spin on things. But yeah, that's race 3 done, and that was definitely the easiest one so far. I think after this next race, we might have even won like the championship like a race early. Yeah, we got 6-point lead, 8 points for a win, so we're almost there. Yep, it works. Gran Turismo 1 was more weird though, because like that game had different menu music as well as in-race music, whereas this one has the same menu music. It's just the ones where you're actually driving. But the good thing is with this version, none of the music like in the races is copyrighted stuff, whereas like the PlayStation, of course it's on PlayStation. The UK version has music from like Stereophonics, Fatboy Slim and things. So if I was playing that on that version on stream, I would get done for copyright. So I'd either have to like mute the music or just get banned from YouTube or some shit, I don't know. So it's probably a good thing we're using the Japanese version here. So this is from the end of 1999, and it's on PS1, not PS2. Although, of course, you can play it on a PS2. Because backwards compatibility is fun. Although in Europe it came out on, I think, January 2000, so... Yeah, depending on like what region you're in, this game came out either in the last millennium or the current millennium. Which is kind of weird to think about it, but yeah. Japan usually gets games like earlier than everywhere else because, well, they make most of them, don't they? I mean, if you play it on a PS2, you can actually upscale the graphics a bit, so, I mean... And I guess the fact that you can play PS1 games on the PS2 in general is quite impressive, but... Compared to Gran Turismo 3 and 4, which are actual PS2 games, this thing looks awful. Because like, those PS2 games were like a solid 60 frames a second. Those games actually still look really good now. I mean, yeah, they might be lacking like the effects and HD graphics of the more modern ones, but they are smooth as hell. But yeah, with this being from like late 99, early 2000, it was definitely getting towards like the end of the PS1's life. I mean, it was less than a year before the PS2 came out, so you can tell Polyphony Digital had like a good grasp of what the PS1 could and couldn't do by then. You never need an excuse to play more PS1 and PS2 games. I mean, I know this is meant to be a Sega channel, but I like PlayStation stuff too, okay? Although you can actually play this game on the Sega Dreamcast, so, you know. Maybe we'll do that one day. And you get even better graphics as well, like playing this game on the Dreamcast has even better graphics than playing it on a PS2. Which is kind of weird saying that, but weird stuff happens sometimes. I think I tried it years ago, but back then I didn't have a Japanese copy of the game, so I just used the European one, and I think it had some issues, so... But I also wasn't using... Like, for that, you have to use something called Bleemcast, which is like a PS1 emulator for Dreamcast, as the name implies. Basically, you just pop that in, then you swap it out for your PS1 game, and bam, you're playing PS1 games in the Dreamcast. But there was one that was specifically made just for Gran Turismo, whereas like back then I was using like a generic version that was meant to work for like every game, or at least try to work with every game. So maybe if I tried that version one day, like, could have some enhanced Gran Turismo 2 content. Who knows? So if last race is the most dominant so far, then this race is even more of a cakewalk. Seriously, what the hell is the AI doing? Not even the rubber banding can keep them up. Like, huh? I mean, yeah, I have, but this game literally has like catch-up, so even if you're faster, they usually catch up to you. I think maybe it's just like either they made the horsepower limit too high for this, so you can enter cars that are too good, or the AI cars that they chose for this event are just not good enough, or a combination of both. I don't know. Either way, I think the GT500 races should be a bit more difficult. Again, though, it depends on what the horsepower limit is and what cars we can use. Although I think we might use the Unity Eject Skyline for that rather than Slayer. Wedgy boy. Because yeah, they are just nowhere. Yep, we've won the championship one race early. Nice. Although I still want to get the clean sweep. Because I actually forgot what happens if you quit a championship early. I mean, on Gran Turismo 2, you just... No, it's Gran Turismo 3 even. You can just, like, enter a race and, like, immediately quit out of it. And then DNF. You could probably do that in this as well, but... Yeah. I'm about half an hour into the stream. So, yeah, basically... For the past month or so, I've been streaming Gran Turismo 2 well, here it's Thursday night. Every Thursday night at 8 PM JST or 11 AM GMT in the UK. But next week I got some IRL stuff happening on Thursday night. Yeah, I'm actually meeting with some real life people. Shock horror, I do go outside. So I won't be streaming next Thursday, sorry. Maybe I'll stream a different day next week, I don't know. I think it would be nice to have like this series going at least like once a week. Because that way we can actually make some decent progress. And while I don't expect to actually 100% this game, because I've never done that at Gran Turismo 2 before, if we could get a decent way in and maybe even see the credits at some point, I think that'd be a good target to aim for with the series. I think if we get to at least 10 episodes, that would be nice. Although I'm not sure what the theme should be for next stream. Real life chat, yes. I'm talking to people in real life, not on the internet like I am right now. Oh, the amount of remixes I put out this week, you'd be forgiven for thinking I never go outside. Like, what was it? Something like 4 in 4 days? Like, what the hell? The Donkey Kong like remix seems to be like really well received for some reason. I thought it wasn't like going to get many views because it's quite an obscure one to do, and I don't think it sounds okay, but it's definitely nothing special. But people really seem to like it for some reason, so that was always nice to see. But anyway, back on topic. Got one more race to do here. Never mind, back off topic again. Let's do a soundtrack. I've done a few original bits, but like, do you mean a soundtrack in the sense of like my own original music, or just covering the entire soundtrack to an existing game? Because I'm not really that into like doing original music, because I'm not the most creative person in that sense. I've done a few bits, but it's been like 7 months since I last did an original like piece. Sometimes you just gotta like wait for an idea to come to you and then you just go, I'll just run with that. But that hasn't happened for quite a while, so I usually just stick to the just look online for ones that look fun to do. Although as I posted recently, I've been getting quite a lot of requests recently. It's got a bit too much. I think I ended up putting it into like a Excel document so I could like actually, it's just really nerdy, but I keep getting requests from people and I just can't keep up with him. Like I worked it out and I got 6 requests in 8 days, and I'm like, there's no way I'm keeping up with that. Because I have like my own ideas when I do as well, and it's just, it's too much. Okay, the audio desync is getting quite bad now, so yeah, we're definitely going to reset the capture card after this race. Yeah, I'm hoping the next championship will be a bit more difficult, because it'd be more interesting both for like me to actually have to put effort in, and also for you to watch. Because this is like 2020 like Mercedes level like just dominance right here, just driving away from everyone. That's absolutely demolished track limits. Okay, 1 more lap to go in this championship. 25 out of 25. And you bet we're going to save after this. I don't want to have to do this again unless I have to. Because like, while you get a few quid out of this, it's definitely not the best event for grinding cash in this game, so definitely no intention to come back to this championship. Wait, who's that guy in last place who's been left for dead by like everyone? Poor little guy. Oh, it's MR2. Oh no. I think that's like Mark 3 MR2. That's a fat F right there. But yeah, that was a GG easy if I've ever seen one. Sheesh. As my internet dies for a few seconds there, which is lovely stuff. Well, I guess that should be to be expected by now. Alright, where's that fat championship bonus? And also, please tell me we get a car out of this. 10 mil, not too bad. Yep, we get a new car. Nice. Okay, let's save. This is a good time to reset the card as well while it's saving. So it shouldn't take as much time to like get back into things. Yeah. There we go. Yep, that's much better. Every time. It's so nice actually hearing the audio when you're meant to. Imagine that. Oh, we got an A86. I don't think I've ever seen this car before. I'm not actually sure if this car's even in the European version because I don't. Yeah, this car does not look familiar at all, but it's actually kind of cool. 364 horsepower. That might be good for the. Let me jump in a sec. 364. Are there any like FR events we could do with this thing? Because like it might not have the most power, but it's a race car, so it's lightweight and grippy. Especially, I mean, sure, let's try it. I mean, I was originally just going to jump straight into GT500, but I'll give this a go, so why not? And hopefully we won't have a rolling start anymore. And have back to actual normal race starts. Where I have time to like actually react to the game loading. Because you know, that's a nice thing to have. And yeah, it seems good enough so far. Because these opponents do not look like they meet the, what, 450, 500 horsepower like requirement. So yeah, we could just drive away from them. It's a nice little car actually. It's not got the raw power of the R30 from earlier, but like, it doesn't need it. It's light, nimble, agile. It ticks the boxes of being a GT300 car, I guess. Well, maybe not quite enough power for a GT300 car, but we won it in the GT300 Championship, so who cares? And that's a wall. But it's fine because we're just driving away from everyone again. Yeah, these race cars really do be OP. I honestly don't know how I didn't hit the wall there. Threading the needle by accident once again. Oh wait, I just realised we actually race against this car in the GT300 Championship. Yeah, the Craft Reno. Although I'm pretty sure it finished towards the back, so yeah. Not the best for that event, but for this event, it's perfect. Although it's obviously like it's got too much power for the first race. But we'll try the high power one as well. Might be like a step too far, but we can at least try. Yeah, oh, it's only a little bit more. And it's midfield, so we can just send it through the corners. Should be okay. I guess mad wheel spin off the line though. This thing definitely does not have traction control. Not that you really need it. Oh, is that a Jaguar XJR? Oh, nice. The British car YouTuber I watch called Auto Alex that has one at the minute. Like a V12 one. It's been fun to watch, so. I didn't even know it was in this game. But like the old Gran Turismo games on the PS1, like all you think of is JDM cars, so. To see a long boy like that, it's kind of cool. Wonder if it has a one make race as well. Either way, it's nice to see. Oh yeah, I just realised that's red as well. It's like the one in the series on YouTube is the same colour. Maybe it's the same car, who knows? Seriously, imagine if you could like put your own reg plate in the game to sort of recreate a car in real life. Metropolis Street Racer on the Dreamcast let you do that. And when I got the Mark 6 Sleeker, I actually put the reg plate of my dad's old Sleeker in there, which is kind of fun. Ah, that's very nostalgic. And then Tokyo Extreme Racer lets you like choose your own Japanese plate as well, which is quite cool. Well, in saying that, seeing as we're racing on the actual tracks, you don't exactly need a reg plate. Those games were racing on streets. Even if MSR was on closed roads and didn't really need reg plates. Still a cool feature nonetheless though. Once again, that was just really easy. I mean, I used to jump in the. Wait, I'm just Jaguar XJR vehicle. What is it? It's a vehicle. It's not a car. It's not a van. It's not a truck. It's just a vehicle. It refuses to elaborate. Seriously, what the fuck? That's just weird, but oddly funny. And I'm a bit slow, but I just realised the racing number on this car is 86 because Herder A86. It's quite a nice touch though, I suppose. Although it does feel kind of gimmicky at the same time. Anyway, it's time to check the price cars. So in theory, these should be rear-wheel drive cars. It'd be really funny if we ended up like a front-wheel drive. Nope, Nismo 270R and RX-7. And that's boring, so goodbye. I think we already solved them, actually. Although it might have been like the Skyline rather than a Sylvia. Okay, that's nice. And it's 298, so that might be... I'm not even sure if there are any 300 horsepower events left that we haven't done yet, but either way, that looks really cool, so we'll just keep that for now. Probably never use it, but it's fine. How much power is this, the Energy Ejects one got? 712, oh my god. Okay, no, that is a GT500 car. I'm understanding now why the horsepower limit for GT300 was 600 horsepower, because this thing is an absolute monster. And you bet we are using it for the for that championship. Well, if it allows. I'm assuming so. Also, apologies for any background noise. I have roommates because university things. Ah, yeah, there we go. No, no horsepower limit. And a 20 mil. Wow, the payouts for this are so much bigger. Double the championship bonus, more than 3 times the winning like amount for each race. That's like 45 million credits if we win everything, plus a car, which is probably worth like 25 selling price. If it's the same as this, so that's what, a potential 70 million credits out of this. That would be nice. Because like we might even have the money to buy like a scooter or something after that. Now wouldn't that be fun? Oh, yep. I forgot again. The stupid fucking rolling starts every time. Oh, we've got another Unity eject boy. Hello, friend. I'm gonna have to beat you though. Yeah, this should definitely be a more difficult championship because we're in very much an equal machinery here, which is what we want to see. If this is a GT500 championship, we expect to be against GT500 cars. I mean, come on, clues in the name. But yeah, already this has definitely been the most competitive race so far for like the AI. In like half a lap. Oh, and yeah, the jump at the corkscrew. We didn't really have that in the R30, but in this car it's definitely an issue as that guy absolutely fucking dies. Bye bye. And then shot car, the audio lag's back already. I'll see if I can do like 2 or 3 races and they'll change it again. Sorry. Yeah, it's messing up my braking zones already. Well, I'm just using that as an excuse anyway. For all you know, I could be chatting out of my ass, but you're gonna have to believe me on this one. Make sure to brake extra early that time because I know that the audio's off and I need to like sort of try and counteract it, shall we say. So we did a 16.6 in the R30 Skyline, the last championship, so we're almost a second quicker. Around what's not exactly a big track. It's quite a bit. But at the same time not, seeing as we have, what, 200 horsepower more? Although I think this car weighs quite a bit more. Sort of even things out a little bit. And also we definitely... Oh god. Shit. Panic. We also struggle a lot more on the corkscrew, as you saw there, because the bump before we get to the corkscrew unsettles the car so much more than the R30. That was like just a little bit and it's fine. But this literally launches itself. So we're definitely going to watch out for that. And yeah, I do think we lose time because of it. Yeah, this lap we lost over 2 seconds because of that. That's crazy. And just like that, the AI have caught up to us as well. So we definitely can't be making that same mistake again. Yeah, as long as we drive cleanly, like this, again, it should be relatively easy, but at the same time, if we fuck up somewhere, they are very much waiting to pick up the spoils, so we're still going to focus a bit. And also maybe brake a little bit earlier to mitigate the effects of the a little bit. That was still really slow as well. It didn't feel that bad, but obviously was. Weird. I don't matter too much though, because we still won by 2.5 seconds. Our teammate's only in 5th though, which is a shame. So yeah, 2 Skylines, 2 Supers and 2 NSXs. Sounds about right. Super speed. Ah, okay. At least this should be quite a quick race to go over and done with. Although it might be an absolute slipstream fest. We'll have to wait and see. Also, wrong start. Just about remembered in time. I don't know why I keep forgetting. I think it's just because it feels it's so weird and so sudden. It's like, even if you think you're ready for it, you're not. Because it's literally just a black screen to, right, you're racing. With like no hesitation. And because you don't know how long the loading's going to be, because it's different every time. You can't really exactly predict the exact moment it's going to go, yes, we're going now. So, I don't know, it's just not nice. Bad polyphony. Oh god, the draw distance is horrific. That's like borderline Sega Saturn draw distance right there. What the hell? But yeah, this one actually should be a bit easier than I thought it was going to be. It seems to have broken the toe really quickly. For some reason they're really slow in the corners. I don't know why. I mean, I'm literally racing against one of the exact same cars as this, so there's no excuse for the AI. Even with the rubber banding as well, like, seriously, what's happening? Speaking of what's happening, The rear tyres are clipping through the boot. What's going on with that? Ah, yes, PS1 things. Yeah, should do like a Ross Chastain line, just straight line it around the corner. Oh, fuck it. Let's do it. You know what? That actually sort of worked. Wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but you can do it and get away with it, like Ross Chastain style, so yeah. By all means, if you want to do that, you can. Okay, what's next? I didn't pay attention to the track list this time around. Rum circuit full. Okay. And yes, rolling start. Why was it in first gear though? Seriously, it was literally screaming for death there. Apologies for the silent sweat mode engaged lap there, but I was trying to like listen to the audio delay and try and drive like a bit earlier, like brake a bit earlier and things like that, to try and counteract it. It seemed to work pretty well, and then as soon as I started talking again, I hit the fucking wall. Because I had to really like listen to the engine sound properly there, and like think in my head like, just brake a little bit earlier, just change the gear a little bit earlier, trying to like make it seem normal even with the issues. And it sort of works. But I've got to be a lot more active listening out for it rather than just driving as I normally would, so yeah, not ideal. Once again we crashed at turn 1, because why not? And here as well. Literally a carbon copy last lap. But it's fine, I'm still winning, so it doesn't matter too much, I guess. It's so nice driving this track in a car with actual grip, because usually this track just really annoys me. I think because it's in like Clubman Cup and stuff. We had tried to do this race twice in Clubman Cup, if you remember, on well, I think episodes 2 and 3. Because yeah, usually you just end up unsteering into a wall, the AI just murders you, but here the car just turns and, well, we're quite clearly ahead of the AI, so I have to worry about them like sending it on us into this hairpin here. You could just sort of sit back and enjoy the scenery, which is quite rare for this track, but very much welcome. That wall tap actually worked out pretty well. I don't even think we lost too much speed from that. Might have actually been fast and driving it normally, who knows. There's definitely corners like that in this game. Because funnily enough, when you've got no damage model and no track limit system, you can actually be faster by just driving into walls sometimes. It's not recommended, it doesn't normally work, but there's definitely going to be exceptions to that. No, I think that might have been one of them. That definitely wasn't one though. It's usually on the outside where it works, on the inside. But what do I know? Our teammate had his best result yet in P3, although he's only 4th overall, but hey, he's beating the NSXs, so can't complain too much. Okay, 2 more to go, and we're back at Yeet Corner track. Now, last time we were on this track, I couldn't for the life of me get the car to yeet, and I think I did two different races around there. It just wouldn't happen, and I forgot about the fucking rolling start again. Are you kidding me? Oh, why does this keep happening? Seriously, what is happening? Look, we didn't lose too much time, but Oh, it really does me head in. Why? Why? I'm back at it. Okay, let's try it. It's only lap one. Yeah. Nope. Oh! Unintentional yeet, but there we go. That'll do. We can officially say we've yeeted Tri-Mountain on the in the series now, so yep. That's good enough for me for now. It's weird because we barely clipped the curb and it just sent us. So God knows what happened if we actually fully like attacked it. Ah, fuck it. There you go, you're happy now. I'm sure it looks cooler on the replays, but we're not going to watch them because I can't be asked. But you get the point. At least I know I actually can do it, I'm not just an idiot. I think the cars I was using the last time was they just weren't really suited to it properly. For this, we just got speed and downforce, so it just sends it. Or something like that. I don't fucking know. Yeah, this race has been surprisingly easy. It's becoming a recurring theme this stream, hasn't it? Hasn't been a single race so far where I've had to like actually like go. Actually put full effort in, like with the really close finishes and things, so apologies for that, but if the car's good, then it's good. Louis Walker 2022. Oh, what the fuck am I saying? A little yeet for the end there as well. And also fastest lap for the last lap just now. Oh damn, the Tom Super was last that race, what? Oh, our teammates got a chance of nabbing third overall in the last race. Come on, teammate. Okay, rolling start. Ah. I'm once again absolutely screaming in first gear off the line. Because we want to kill this engine before we even get properly started, apparently. Or at least that's what Polyphony would have you think. As we almost drive straight off the track at the start. And we found it's taken us a while, but we finally got pushed off the track by the AI. Had to happen eventually. It's alright, we'll get our revenge. Get fucked, lad. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've already won the championship, so this is just like an exhibition race at this point, but... Of course, like last time, I do want to get the clean sweep for maximum credits and maximum satisfaction. Hey, teammate, come on, what are you doing? Also, what the hell is an NSX doing at the front? Aren't you guys meant to be last in the championship? Wait, if we push him off, can we get the Skyline to get second overall? Or second. Or maybe second. Actually, no, I don't think it's possible. At the very least, we'll at least try and get into third. Play the team game on this and make the race a little bit more fun. Or we can just try off the track and die. That's also valid. Ah, what are you doing? Oh, he wants revenge. Right, get off the fucking road, you twat. Oh no, I just brought the super back up. That wasn't the plan. Ah, never mind. I want to beat this guy anyway. Right, can we do a lap without driving off the track for once? That is the question. Because we had a 1:15.155 last lap. Easy for you to say. But a 14 should be easy if we keep it clean, and maybe even a 13. That would be nice. Because yeah, we've got clear track in front, clear track behind. Now it's just up to us to just not mess up. It's easier said than done, because you know what I'm like with this game, but here we are. It's at least possible. But possibilities don't always become realities, so yeah. That was nice though. That was less nice, but we just about got away with it. Can we get a 14? Sorry, a 13. Yes, we can. Well into the 13s as well. Sweet. Not quite in the 13s at that, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Alright, one more lap to go. Get this championship over and done with, eh? And then see what snazzy GT500 car we've won. Please be a Tom Supra. That thing is iconic. And the car I always really wanted to get in Gran Turismo as a kid, but was never able to get as a kid. It's only when I got older and better at the game that I was actually able to finally actually drive it in the game, and it was just like, it was nostalgic without being nostalgic, if you know what I mean. Nostalgic because I always loved the car, but not because I never actually got to drive it as a kid. But yeah, like whenever I think of Gran Turismo, that car is always the first one that comes to mind. Might not be the fastest out there, but surely it's going to be the most iconic. Probably a bit overrated as well, but I'm part of the problem, so I can't really say that. I just love the thing. Even though I'm not like a huge super person, that specific car is just mwah. Perfect. Anyway, that's another championship win anyway, so you'll have to see it. And our teammate did finish second as well, which means he should get third overall, I think. Oh, he did. Good lad. Quite a successful championship. Words. Quite a successful championship, I guess. Oh, what am I even trying to say? Head empty sometimes. Right, it's time for that fat championship bonus. Oh, it's glorious. And yeah, time to save, and once again, reset the capture card, because we did most of that championship with about 300 milliseconds of audio lag, which was disgusting. There we go. Much better. So we've got some fat credits now. I don't think it's quite enough to get the Escudo, which is definitely like, I feel like it should be the end goal here. But maybe if we sell something, we could get it. STP. Oh, it's not like the US one. It's kind of cool, but I'm not that enamored by it. Yeah, it's okay, but at the same time, let me just check the price of the scooter real quick. I think it should be 100 million credits. And if it is, if we sell that Viper, we can buy the scooter right now, which should be really cool. Cause that's like surely like the ultimate race car. Or like the best car in this game anyway. Never mind, it is 200 million credits. We cannot afford that. And yeah, 995 horsepower. This thing is a weapon. Like with that, we can get like all the rally events done and stuff as well. Speaking of, that would be a good theme to do one stream. Like have one stream where we just do all the rally events, or as many as possible. Because I was saying earlier, I'm not really sure what to do for different themes. And okay, it's maybe too many to do in one stream, but I don't think there should be any horsepower limits for any of these events. So we could, in theory, 15. Yeah, there's 27 races, so that's quite a lot to do in a single stream, but who knows, maybe we could have like just a really fat endurance stream. Maybe like, I don't know when, but maybe if I started the stream like earlier at like 6 PM JST, we could just spend like 3 hours or something like that, just doing every single rally event in one go. I think that would be really fun. And then just use the Escudo for everything. Just have like one massive rally stream. Unfortunately, I don't think that'll be next stream because we don't have enough credits for that car, which is a real shame. But yeah, when we do, you know what's going down. But in the meantime, let's go back to some other rapid races, race car races. I think it was a muscle car cup, wasn't it, which had no limit. Which I've already gone past. 500 horsepower. Maybe the A86 would be good for those. I don't know. Anyway, I think getting through these Gran Turismo All-Stars races might be a good thing to do. Yeah, at the very least, we'll get these 4 races done, and we'll see. We'll see from there. And hopefully, back to the normal race starts again, where the game doesn't scare the shit out of me and go bam, first gear, 9,000 revs. Yep, back to normal. Oh, I got a little list of Storm as well, which is probably going to finish last because it usually does. Ah, shit, he's a 5-lap races as well. Yeah, that's fine. We're used to them by now. Oh, XJ220. Nice. Yeah, we're going to get some proper race cars again. But more like some like Le Mans style cars rather than touring cars. And yet we're still going to batter them because we're just better, clearly. Goodbye, everyone. It's amazing how much easier it is to drive when the audio is actually linked up properly. Because this thing is just so easy to drive. It's great. Just point it where you want it to go and it will gladly oblige. Which is not always a guarantee in the race car world. But here it definitely is. God, imagine if the PS1 Gran Turismo against the F1 cars. That would have been incredible. I mean, we got them 3 onwards, but still. PS1 era F1 cars. That would have been something else. Team 4, not bad. 305 Ks as well. We've not reached 200 mile an hour yet. We'll get there at some point. I'm sure this car is more than capable of doing that. Just not on this track. And maybe not with this current gearing setup. And probably downforce and everything as well. At least I'm pretty sure you can adjust that anyway. We'll find out more when we do the test course event at some point. Or that may or not be. That may or may not be tonight. Who knows? In the here and now, though, all those race cars, the XJ220 and everything, they've been absolutely chopped. Like, sheesh. I don't remember this game being that easy. I mean, like, we literally got beat by a Nissan Micra last week, so this just feels weird. That's so easy. I think it's one of those games that gets easier the further you progress. Usually it's usually the way around, like the game starts easy so you can get acclimatized to things, but this is just like, you start with a shit box where the AI will literally try and murder you, and then later on you get race cars where you can just destroy everyone. Very strange. But still a lot of fun. Like the whole, I guess you can call that a car PG rather than an RPG. Of like starting from scratch, starting from nothing and then working your way up to like, well, this kind of thing basically. Yep, as expected, the Lister Storm was last. It got beat by a car that wasn't even classed as a race car. Even if it is literally a GT1 car, very much a race car. Yeah, we beat literal Le Mans cars in this, like what the hell? And they were just nowhere at any point during that race. And we've got like, what, 3 more of these in this championship / event? Part of me just wants to like save up enough credits to get the Escudo, so at next stream we can just do the rally stuff. It depends what prize cars we get. Anyway, it's time for Red Rock Valley. Haven't been on that track for a while, so it should be nice to go there again. An actual good car as well. Oh, we're against GT1 and the GT40 curse reveal. Yeah, so far the GT1, and the GT4, they should definitely be faster than us. So if we beat them, it just proves that AI is just not, even with brother banding, it's not great. I don't know. Oh, at the very least a GT1 anyway, because like we drove that car in one of the license tests and it was just rapid. And yeah, here as well, it's definitely quick. But not in the corners, it seems. Yeah, it definitely has the out-and-out straight line speed, but it's clearly, like, not got the best downforce. Although it really should do. I mean, like, just look at it. It's sleek as hell. And he's just proved my point by overtaking me. So yeah, this one might be a truck car an actual interesting race, or maybe I'll be proven wrong and just drive away anyway. Like, we can definitely outbrake him in the corners, but he's also got like the straight line speed over us, so might be time to bring back the old blocking tactics. Depends if we can get far enough ahead, like before the main straight, because yeah, he's definitely faster in a straight line, which really shouldn't be surprising. But given how like easy the races were, I also wouldn't have been too surprised if we were quicker, because it's been a weird kind of thing so far. But it's nice to see something somewhat normal happening with a car being faster than as fast as it should be. Yeah, I think in the last lot I might have to jump into the old first-person sweat mode to make sure we stay ahead, or at least try to. Because he's definitely there. Luckily, the finish line's only halfway down the straight. That's definitely going to work in our favour, because he's not got to like the top end speed yet. But we're still got to make sure we don't mess up our corner exits and stuff like that. Otherwise, we won't even need half a straight to get past. Yeah, he's definitely not going away anyway. Shot Cara, the first race with actual difficulty. Wow. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. This finally happened. Took its sweet time anyway. Done that again. Oh, that's definitely not going to help our cause. We're literally just inviting him to beat us. Okay, time for first person mode. We're officially engaged sweat mode. Let's just hope it actually works. Right, this is the lap where it all counts anyway, so let's try and do this properly. That'd be nice. And try and not crash it. That's more like it. Yeah, it's definitely easy to drive in first person view, but third person view looks cooler because you can appreciate the cars then. Of course, in the later games you have cockpit view, so you can still appreciate the cars in the cockpit view and like the interior and everything, but this is a PS1 game, so we don't have that luxury. Okay, 2 more left in this championship. So yeah, if we want the Scudo, we're going to need 4 cars that can be sold for 25 mil. I can't really see that happening, if I'm being completely honest. It's not impossible, but it's definitely unlikely. I mean, we had at least 1 with the Dodge Viper. Technically 2 with the Unity Eject Skyline, but I'm not selling that because it's a really useful car. So yeah, because like the Scudo is definitely fast in a straight line, but it is just not great in corners. You basically win races in that car by just crashing into everything at 200 miles an hour and just driving away from your opponents in the straights. Whereas with this, it's decently fast in a straight line and has actual grip, so it's a perfect all-rounder car. As has been demonstrated this stream by just absolutely obliterating everyone, including literal Le Mans cars. Should be good around this track as well, because like we're against a GT1 again, but I do think he's going to struggle around here with the slow speed corners and the lack of like any really big straights. So this one, in theory at least, should be easy in the last race, but we'll see how things go. Yeah, we're just going to blitz everyone again. Oh yeah, last time we did this race we had massive audio lag, and now we don't have that so much, so instead of hitting the outside wall, I nearly hit the inside wall there, trying to like account for the lag we don't have. Oh, that's weird. We've definitely got a little bit again, but it's not too bad. But yeah, like I said earlier, next stream I definitely need to try a different method of getting the audio. Maybe I could just like buy like a really cheap pair of earphones from Daiso and have like two earphones in, like one in one ear with the direct audio from my PS1 and one in the other ear connects to my laptop. Maybe that could work as well. So yeah, there's problems and solutions, and we definitely have a problem right now. I mean, the current solution is unplug and plug the capture card back in every like few races, but that's less of a solution and more of a compromise. Oh, that was clean. That was nice. If I do say so myself. Now I'm going to fuck this up completely. Or not for a change. Oh, there's one car just right at the back, nowhere near everyone. I'm wondering if that's the GT40. Or is there a Lister Storm in this race again? Yeah, it was the Lister Storm that was last. The GT40 actually got third, which is Really impressive for a car from the 60s, but basically tells you all you need to know about how good that car is. Okay, we got one more race, I think, and that might be it for tonight. Because yeah, it's been like almost 2 hours, which I think is a good length to have a stream, at least in my opinion, for these kind of things. And we're back to our old friend Laguna Seca. I need to remember like not to mess up the bumps, or at least try not to. Apart from that, it shouldn't be too difficult because again, no like huge straights, like with Red Rock Valley. And yeah, it's all the exact same cars again. So goodbye, Lister Storm. At least that's what I think that was. Oh wait, there's no SJT20, so I was just talking up my arse again, which not for the first time. But hey ho. Doesn't matter because we're going to beat them all anyway. Or not, because the GT40 has other ideas. Where the hell did he... Oh my god, there's been the pile up. Ah, the GT40 has been murdered. What happened there? I thought someone was going to flip over for a minute, and then I remembered that in Gran Turismo 2 that's physically impossible because of the physics engine. But that there made me think differently for a minute. Calm it down, boys. Yeah, you got these 4 cars arguing, and you just got the Lister Storm just on his own trying his best at the back, as per. Like Haas in 2021, basically, or Williams in 2019, etc., etc. He's there, but he's not really doing much. But ah well. At least he's trying. Oh my god, while the other 3 cars have been arguing so much, the list of storms actually caught up a bit. What has been going on back there? I'd love it if you managed to like finish ahead of someone. That'd be like the ultimate disrespect to the person that lost. Although still not as disrespectful as being beaten by a micro last week. Ah, still not over that. Don't think I ever will be. It's probably been like the standout moment of this entire series so far. Still boggles my mind as to how that even happened. And yet it did. Anyway, probably on to what is going to be the last lap of this stream, so enjoy it while it lasts, folks. I'll try and make it a clean one. Although it's definitely not something I can promise with my driving ability. Never mind, List of Storms, so I absolutely lost it again. That was fun while it lasted. Right, that was definitely a clean lap, but was it fast? Yes, it was. Okay, that's a good way. That's a good way to end things. Oh shit! It was the GT40 that got last. Huh? Wait, maybe it was. Maybe there wasn't a Lister Storm in this one then. I wasn't paying attention, so I lost bit then. Okay. Damn, 0 to 0 real quick. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna save now and then maybe save again after we like sell the prize cards or not. I just want to make sure I have a decent save to have in case I like fuck things up in terms of selling cards I didn't mean to sell and whatnot. Now the question is, do we have enough proper good race cars to be able to afford the Scudo? Personally, I can't see it happening, but you never know. Ah. Yeah, the audio's gone really bad again, but it doesn't really matter if we're just looking at cars. Nah, they're not great. Mine's R34, speed 12. We've got one race car. Okay, it's got a lot of power, but I could just use a race car instead. Actually, there's no point selling it. I can just do that start next stream, because I've already saved. Never mind. Okay. Wait, 800? Wait, it's worth 50 mil. I really don't care about this car. Wait, 597. Do we need that for something? me check real quick. We might be able to buy the Escudo now, which would be incredible. Ah, we kind of need that car for that event though. How much is the Sylvia worth? Not enough. I mean, we could always try and unlock that car again later. Wait, how much is the GT1 road car worth as well? Never mind, we'll just sell that instead. We're getting the Escudo, boys. Right, this stream is not over yet. False alarm. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. The Speed 12 has definitely saved us there. I mean, 50 million credits. Fucking hell, that is ridiculous. Oh, you can buy a rally car for that. Not that we need to if we have the Escudo. It's so weird seeing this absolute ridiculous amount of credits on the screen because, like, again, I'm still used to the UK version where this should say like 2.625 million or whatever, but instead it says literally 206,256,000 credits. It just looks so silly, but I love it so much at the same time. But yeah, because we're still going, I'm gonna have to reset the capture card again. So yeah, for the third time today, please excuse me for one moment. Alright, let's head back to East City, boys. We're getting ourselves in a Escudo. $995 horsepower. Oh my god, this thing is gonna kill me. And my bank account. Seriously, what the hell? There we go. Episode 4, and we've already got the best car in the entire game. That's pretty good going, if I do say so myself. I didn't think we'd be getting this that quickly. Is there an Escudo event or not? No. Alto works the Cappuccino. Oh my god, imagine this against the Cappuccino. Sheesh. But yeah, there's only one thing there's only one track we need to do to start this off, and that is test course, just to like just demolish everyone. And maybe win another race car in the process. I think it's in the Turbo Car Cup. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave like the gearbox settings to default for now, so we can see how fast it is just bone stock, or as stock as a race car can be, but you know what I mean. And then if that's not good enough, we'll just like make it go like 400k or some shit. All I know is, I mean, yeah, we're against a drag car, so it may or may not be easy, but either way, we're just gonna go very fast. Oh my god, this thing is insane. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, I love this thing so much. Next stream is definitely going to be fun. And it's definitely going to be an endurance rally stream where I'll just do everything in one go. And yep, I was worried about the drag car being an issue, but we've just left him for dead. And we're nearly reaching 400Ks without even changing the gear settings. Holy fuck, this thing is even more ridiculous than I remember it being. To think that this car actually exists in real life as well is like even more mind-boggling. Like the absolute giga charge at Suzuki that went, yep, we're just gonna build this absolute fucking monster and it's gonna just be fast as fuck, boys. But yeah, it's gonna be really funny turning up to some random like events that have like no horsepower limits and we just show up in this fucking thing. It just looks so out of place compared to everything else, but who cares? If it's allowed, we're gonna use it. Because race car. To quote the title of the stream. Oh, sorry, just race car things even. We're like half a lap ahead. Okay, now that was the single biggest GG easy we've had this entire series so far. And that was against a proper, like, drag car built for nothing but drag racing. We just gapped it like it was nothing. Oh my god. Did that really just happen? The icing on the cake now will be if we actually won that drag car, because I'm pretty sure it's worth 25 million credits, which is always good to help towards the cause. Oh, nothing's going to top the Scudo now. That's it. We've officially peaked. We have Pikes Peak, people. Okay, I'll see myself out on that one. I'm very sorry. Nope, we didn't get it. But well, who cares? 627. It's nice on the R34 anyway, so we fuck this R34. Oh yeah, we've got like so many cars already, and we've sold a bunch as well. Like we are sorted. But yeah, that was. Oh yeah, one thing real quick. Let's quickly check the percentage completion we've got so far. Nearly 20%. Okay, not too bad. And 86%. So we lost 8 races. Huh. I don't remember losing that many, but never mind. Oh my god, there we go. I think that's the bottom one is prize car money. 603.9 million credits. Oh, that will never not look funny. Even though that's literally like normal currency here in Japan. It just looks way more than it actually is. Ah, I don't just love the end sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to save the game, and while I do that, I'm going to go back to the main screen. So yeah, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? I mean, we were very much unchallenged for pretty much every race apart from maybe one. So yeah, the races maybe weren't the most interesting in the world, but at the same time, it was fun being able to drive actual good cars for a change. And to top it all off, we ended up with the Escudo Pikes Peak edition of all things, which I did not expect to get this stream, but sometimes miracles do happen. And yeah, that definitely sets up nicely for the next stream, where we can absolutely demolish all 20, I think it's 27 rally events, so I'll probably start a little bit early for that, just so I've got a bit more time to actually do them all. And like I said earlier, they won't actually be a stream next Thursday, unfortunately, as I'm doing some IRL stuff, so yeah, apologies for that. I might try and stream on a different day next week, but if not, it'll be 2 weeks from now the next stream. So either way, I'll just post a waiting room up before it happens. And if you are interested in the next stream, then I guess I'm pretty sure there's some sort of bell notifications you can have where if I post a waiting room, it'll notify you so you know when a stream will start soon. So I guess you could do that, but in the meantime, cheers for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.